Hi all, this is a quick walkthrough of HawkEye flood level detection system. This system basically relies on any available cameras rather than depending on satellites and drones, which can be accurate to some extent but would not be able to provide us a continuous feed of data at a very good frequency from a ground level. So this HawkEye level flood level detection system relies on traffic cameras, CCTVs, which could be from any ATM, any any bank security system, or any security system from a mall or any other thing. So let's go ahead and have a quick dive. So the first thing we have is a Watson visual recognition system. This has I have trained this Watson visual recognition system with 15 classes, dividing them into two-wheeler into flood, no flood, three-wheeler into flood and no flood. Similarly, heavy four-wheeler, flood, no flood, light four-wheeler to the level of tire, no flood, and heavy flood. Similarly, additionally, we have trained flood area, negative scenarios, no flood, and the crucial thing is people as well. So in people, we have trained ankle deep, no flood, as well as waist deep. So these are the some criterias which Watson will be using to give us test data. Using this, we can go ahead and find out if a particular area is flooded and how much it is flooded. So let's have a quick test. Here I have tested, I have trained with around 20 to 30 scenarios per class or less. So the results could be a bit less accurate, which we can obviously increase and test it. So just by dragging and dropping, we can find out and the scenarios. So here we can see that this particular is a light vehicle flood up to tire level. Here we can see it's again a light vehicle flood up to tire level of 89%. In addition to that, we can see people for ankle deep uh, up to 6%. So we have to train this additionally to get more accurate information. This is a heavy flood vehicle till the tire level. This is similarly light flood. This is light flood. This is a two-wheeler in flood. Here we can see four-wheeler light flood as well as four-wheeler heavy flood. Here we can see four-wheeler heavy flood. Here this is a wrong scenario. Here we can see light wheeler flood till tire level and so on. So using this we can get the relevant information. Using Python we have developed the code to extract the information into the classes, and based on that we are able to identify each level of each image. Once these are identified, these are stored in a cloud on a CSV file. Here this is a simulation data where I have taken the data. So here let's start with auth level. Here I have taken auth level and auth ID. Here basically we have village, city, district, state, nation, public. So depending on what kind of person requires which kind of authentication is given here. 99 means public. Enroll type is a person can enroll, and here you can enroll for email, SMS, WhatsApp, voice, email and SMS, and so on. So for each number we have a specific ID. Based on that, if let's say he chooses only for WhatsApp, we can give messages to him on the WhatsApp. Here we have a sample list of subscribers where we have given the type of subscriber. Then we have their email ID, uh, mobile number, WhatsApp number, and so on. Here level is there, and we have latitude, longitude, range, etc. So let's say flood occurs in a particular region. So only those people nearest to that latitude and longitude within that range should get the email or whatever notification they have chosen to. Uh, this is basically a flood level file. We have just a small sample of data. Here it shows the latitude and longitude. Okay, going ahead, the next part is the Python. So using Python, we have written code to do the basic analysis. Here we have installed Python, written some logic to get the information from the cloud, and there we are processing the information. Once we have obtained the information, here I have fetched only one row of data to verify it on my own. We have the email ID, mobile number, WhatsApp number, and we have the enrolled to true and enroll type to 1 2. Okay, that's just a sample thing. So first we are kicking off the email part. Here we are able to send an email to the person, whoever has subscribed, and let me show you a quick demo. So here this is my outbox. We have one last email which came at 11:13. I'm just going to kick this off, and it's taking a bit of time, but we'll come back to that. Then we have the SMS and WhatsApp feature as well. We have the required libraries installed. We have created a account on Twilio, and we are using that for WhatsApp and SMS. The code is almost same. The only difference is for the normal SMS system, we don't have this WhatsApp appended to the number. Here we can see that we are getting this number from the as a parameter. Each of these are methods. So here we are calling the method, and we are able to send the SMS as well as send the WhatsApp. Uh, so okay, we'll check that out later once again. The next part is other than notification or via email or WhatsApp or message, what are the other alternatives? Here we have trained a HawkEye navigation assistant, which helps the users to get information on the fly. Here this is a sample assistant where we have trained it in such a way that whatever input we give, based on some scenarios, it provides the users different maps. So here basically if a if a disaster is not covered in it, we don't want to give no answer at all. So here we have given navigation. to Google crisis scenarios. India is suffering from floods recently. So if we see this, we can see that in Bihar, in different parts, we have floods. So we are trying to have a similar development as well, but it's in progress. So here, so different parts get different answers. So here, let's say we have configured for a place. We are showing the Google map directly to that. Again, this is just a sample scenario where we are differentiating between what areas we have captured, what disasters we have captured, whereas what disasters or areas we have not captured. Okay. Going ahead, this is a sample. Uh, this is a sample map which we are working on. So this is a sample map where we are showing different areas that are flooded. Again, this is pretty much a static information, and we are developing the Watson assistant to be able to find out the actual information. Let's say we give Hyderabad flood. Then we get this information for Hyderabad. Similarly, if we say since something is not yet configured for Bhubaneswar, we get the direct link to it. So so I mean, it is not necessary to type in flood. We can type in rain as well, Montreal rain, and this still gives us a sample scenario where we have configured it in such a way. So here is the flood map again. So like I said, people can reach out to this through navigation and get the required information. That's it, folks. Thanks for your interest. Bye.